struggling with sin. We all struggle with sin. We don't have to struggle with sin, but we do. So I'm looking today at Romans 7 because, I want us to talk about why, even though we know that it's wrong and we know that it's sin and we don't want to sin, but we do it anyways because it's a sin within us. So I'm going to read Romans chapter 7, verse 14 through 17. So the trouble is not with the law, for it is spiritual and good. The trouble is with me, for I am all too human, a slave to sin. I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate. But I know that what I'm doing is wrong. This shows that I agree that the law is good. So I am not the one doing wrong. It is the sin living in me that does it. So why do we sin? Why do we struggle so much with knowing the right thing to do, knowing that it's the wrong thing to do, but we still do it? And I do think that relationship is a main thing with that. There are times, that I still struggle with certain things, but keeping myself and the Lord in a very tight relationship keeps me from doing the things that I don't want to do, the things that I know that are wrong, and the sin that is wrong. Meditating every day, go into my closet every day, staying in the Word every day, and just casting out the thoughts that may come through your mind, because it don't take but one thought to throw your whole day off or your whole week off, because our mind is a battlefield, and that's truly with myself, how who I fight with is just myself. We give the devil too much credit. I give the devil too much credit when a lot of it is just myself. I'm going to read 21 through 23. I have discovered this principle of life, that when I want to do what is right, I inevitably do what is wrong. I love God's law with all my heart, but there is another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to the sin that is still within me, and I refuse to be a slave anymore. I was a slave to addiction for a long time in my life, and I've been free of that for almost 3 years now, and I refuse to be a slave to anything else. So we just have to, we have to just be strong, and we just have to keep fighting the good fight every day, to not do the things that we don't want to do. 24 through 25 says, "Oh, what a miserable person I am. Who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? Thank God. The answer is in Jesus Christ our Lord." So you see how it is. In my mind, I really want to obey God's law, but because of my sinful nature, I am a slave to sin. And we are, but we have to learn that we don't have to be. We do not have to be a slave to sin. That is our choice. That is our choice, totally. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you very much.